The interesting thing is, as much as the FDA and CDC were telling you they had this program called vSafe, vSafe, interestingly enough, only asked questions about fatigue, fever, rash, didn't ask anything about chest pain, shortness of breath, palpitations. And so as the Israeli data came and started to see this signal of a significant amount of young men, especially after the second dose, having myocarditis, the CDC and FDA started to actually, from the bottom up, by physicians that weren't scared to report, started saying, hey, we're seeing this in these patients that are young men. We need to do something about it. The CDC and FDA were about to basically give something called a health alert notice. And that health alert notice would have told physicians, hey, be on the lookout for this because this is happening. Not only that, the Israeli data confirmed it. But at the same time, the people were saying, well, we don't have a signal yet. But they didn't have a signal because guess what? You don't have evidence if you'd never visit a crime
not
scene.
Asking the questions.
And they actually had multiple people from their own agencies come in and say, hey, we're missing this because we're not asking the question. And in a sense, when they were about to elicit a health alert notice to all the physicians, the worry was more about, if we tell doctors to look for it, we might get more of it. That's your job, by the way. And if doctors aren't reporting it, we'll never have the signal. And so instead of actually giving a health alert notice to all the physicians, they decided, with the help of the Biden administration, to actually just update the website of the CDC instead of telling the physicians. And also we're communicating with Moderna and Pfizer, letting them know what they were doing at the same time that they were all saying, hey, we need to be careful because we might drive vaccine hesitancy. Well, the interesting thing is, vaccine hesitancy is one thing. A 17-year-old with a damaged heart for the rest of his life is another.
So that health alert notice never went out?
Never went out.